Ladies and gentlemen, greetings once again and welcome back to the Fox Analysis. And if this is your first time that you are joining this channel, we say karibu sana. And for the returning subscriber, thank you for the support that you are according to this channel. The former Migori Governor Okoth Obado has been found to be guilty for the murder of Sharon Atieno, and his co-accused also been found guilty for the murder. But in this analysis, ladies and gentlemen, I want us to ask ourselves a few questions as usual, because I always place these questions and it is for you to try and answer them at the comment section. So before we continue with the verdict that the court has issued about Okoth Obado, we all know that Okoth Obado is the former governor for Migori County. And the first question that I want to ask in this video or in this analysis is that, do you think that Okoth Obado will be jailed? Like we have always seen, those who have committed crime, they are arrested, brought before the court, charged, and locked in to prisons. Because there is a tendency that is in this country that the big fish never suffer consequences as far as the atrocities and the evil things that they do. In this case, do you believe that Governor Okoth Obado will be put into prison and to serve a jail term? Because we have always seen the bigwigs or the big fish being left, and the people who suffer behind bars are the small fishes, like the co-accused to Obado. This is someone who is regarded as a small fish in this case. And to me, the end game here is that Okoth Obado may walk scot-free, and he may be even pardoned by the president, because, you know, the league in which these people play is on another level. So my honest question, because now you have found Okoth Obado guilty for murdering Sharon Atieno, will Okoth Obado be locked in a prison to serve a jail term? And another question that is there, ladies and gentlemen, we know how politicians always camouflage and they group together because the birds of the same feathers always flock together. Or do you think that Okoth Obado is going to appeal this judgment? And if he's going to appeal the ruling, what do you think that the Court of Appeal will determine as far as this case is concerned? Because remember, Okoth Obado has the right to go to the Court of Appeal and appeal this judgment. And in either way, the Court of Appeal may decide to reverse the judgment that has been issued and deliver another judgment. So the question is, will Okoth Obado sit down and say that I've been charged and I've been found to be guilty for the murder of Sharon Atieno and I'm not going to appeal? Or do you think that Okoth Obado is going to appeal this kind of judgment? Last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, we know that this case has taken quite a long period of time. It is close to 8 years since this case began, and today is when the ruling has been delivered. This is to do with the justice to Sharon Atieno with the unborn child. Ladies and gentlemen, do you think that the family of Sharon Atieno will get justice at long last, with the case being before the courts for 8 years? The question is that at the end of it all, will justice be served to the family or to the relatives of Sharon Atieno. So, ladies and gentlemen, because we all know what always happens in this country, a case is taken to court and stays for years and years, and at the end of the day, the family that are affected or that is affected ends up not getting justice. But do you believe that Sharon Atieno family will be served justice as this case is coming to the conclusion? So, ladies and gentlemen, that is for today. Until we meet again in another video or analysis, kindly drop in your view at the comment section of what you think about this case of Sharon Atieno, who was a student in one of the universities of this country. Otherwise, thank you for listening and for joining this channel. Please don't go without liking the video, and at the same time, if you have not subscribed, hit that subscription button and turn on the notification bell, because YouTube will automatically let you know whenever I upload another video.